Hi everyone, look at this mess. Have you got a box or a drawer that is chock-a-block full with washi tapes that you very rarely use? Look, that's money sitting there that you haven't used. Well, I've been mucking around with some of these washi tapes, and I'm going to make a card for you, and I'll show you some of the other things that I've been doing with it. And use up your stash. It needs to be used. Now, some of these aren't even sticky anymore, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Now, if that fell on your head, it'd do some damage. So I'm trying to reduce all of these bits and pieces. So, my name is Jill Lancet, and I'm in Greystanes. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and yeah, I love making cards. I love thinking outside the box, and I love recycling, reusing, using up your stash. So I'm going to show you what I've got here today. Now, I have our standard card base. Now, whatever country you belong, you can request by emailing me a copy of these templates. You get both of them. That way, when you're crafting along and say an Aussie demo is doing a size that is that size, I've called it mat 3. You can go to your mat 3 and you will have the details. My last video covered exactly how to use these templates. Okay, so yep, they're free. Request them and I'll send you the PDF. Okie dokie. So what I have here is our normal card base, whatever country you're in, normal card base. Just give that a bit of a crease there. I've got a piece of black that I need to cut down, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Oh, actually, that one's already cut down. So that is probably mat 1 from our previous aforementioned templates. So that's that. We're going to pop that up out of the way. And what I have here is a piece of, I just cut my basic white in half and then in half again, and I just hang on to these, a few of these, and then I can use them as card fronts, and I can cut them down. Now on here there is a piece of double-sided adhesive paper. Now I am going to cut this down, so yeah, what I like to do is just to give that a good rub all the way over, and when we're ready I will show you what I'm going to do. Now I pulled out a handful of some of these washi tapes. Now I've just got sort of I don't know how this is going to turn out, but look, these are not even sticky anymore. They've been in there that long, and look, it looks like I've not even used them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off a section of this double-sided paper, the protective paper, and I'm just going to fold it back. I did really good job of that, didn't I? Yep. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to fold that back. Now what I like to do is I like to start with 1, and I will put that on there diagonally. So I've got a few different ones here. So let's try this one here. So I'm going to overhang it because we're actually going to trim this down a bit. So I'm going to just pop that down. Now it's going to stick into the double-sided adhesive paper. Okay, so I'm going to just continue on doing this, and I'll just show you. I'm going to make a card in real time, then I'm going to show you some of the others that I have made. Now I've got all these different ones here. They're all different variations. Now what I like to do is I like to have one there that is more than half, and then have these ones going off this way just for a bit of interest. So I need to cut this relatively straight, and I'm going to pop that down into leaning up against this border here. Now just bear with me if my hair gets in the way. And I'm just going to lay that down like that. Now I'm going to continue that way, and then I'm going to continue this way. Okay, so I've got some really nice different types of washi tape. Look at that one, that's beautiful. So that can go straight next to that. Now look, it doesn't matter if this is not 100% perfect, okay? But I'm just laying that down, butting it up against it, and it's stuck on that double-sided adhesive paper. So we'll just get rid of that. Let's see what else we've got. Here's a little skinny one. Now this one, fortunately, has got lines on it, so I can just follow that and relatively cut that straight. I've been making a lot of fiddly cards lately, and you would think I had the patience of a saint, but yeah, sadly finding out just lately I don't. Okay, so I'm hoping that's straight. Oh, the good thing about the washi tape is it's low tack, and even on this double-sided adhesive paper, I just pulled that up because it wasn't, you know, 100% lined up. So I'm just going to keep going on, make my own pattern. I'm basically making some designer series paper. It's costing me pretty much nothing because literally these would have or should have been chucked out ages ago. So what I'll do is I'll do another one on the other side. This one feels like it's still sticky. Now I've got a bit of a silicone mat over the top of my glass mat. So that's really, really handy. So if you've got your silicone mat, yeah, I'd suggest you pop that down under this because it's going to help if you actually go over the edge or something. So just bear with me while I do. Oh, keeps going in the wrong spot. Hang on. Okay. Now washi tapes are, in the main, they're a very thin, like rice, almost like rice paper that are adhesive. They've got low tack adhesive on the back of them. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's got some washi tape somewhere along the line in their stash. You know, it is extremely popular. It's still extremely popular. This one doesn't even look like I've even ever unrolled it. But I just thought I'd try and make a bit of a fun card. Use up some products that I have in my stash. And yeah, it's almost free cards because, yeah, this is stuff. Now, I've got these pretty little floral ones as well. I thought I might throw these in every now and again. So we'll try this one. Hope I'm still in camera. Now, once you've done this small section, you pretty much don't have to be so fussy. Only if you, I mean, you could do the whole lot in just a diagonal stripe or a horizontal stripe, and you would be just laying them side by side. But I've chosen to do this and create a little bit of difficulty for myself by trying to line these up along this straight line here. But that was my choice. Okay, so that's that one. This one here has got a more subtle little flower, so we'll try that one. You're only going to see a little bit of this one. Yeah, I don't think that's straight, so we'll just give that a bit of a trim. And we are going to trim this actual piece down a bit. It is a bit bigger than we need, and that was by design. Okay, so now I've got some of those along there. I can continue on until I've got all the ones I want. But they're interesting. Washi tapes usually have a sort of a theme, or you know, a pattern or something like that. I mean, obviously I was going through a natural stage when I chose all of these ones. I don't even know what that one's got on it. And now I will just pop this one on again, like we're starting again. Okay. Now neither side is straight. So, and I can actually go this way if I want to, because this pattern is not directional, and the space is probably going to be trimmed off. Okay, so I've got all of this now. It's this point I can just roughly chop these off or leave them there until I'm ready to trim them. And I will leave them there now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel back more of this. Well, in fact, I'm going to take the whole lot off now, and I'm going to finish this, and the rest of it will go this way. And you will see that it is very, very quick now to lay these tapes down, because I've really only got to match them up to this side here. So I don't have to worry about a straight edge. There we go. Oh, came off. And as I said, they're low tack, so they are really easy to yeah, if you get in a bit of a tangle, might try turning it around and cutting that bit off. Okay, so let's have another go. There we go. And I can just continue on doing that. I'll throw a little bit of this pretty colour in here just to liven it up a bit. I think it is easier if you can cut it off, because you've got a little bit more control over it then. Just bear with me if my head gets in the way. There we go. And let's see, where's this stripy gold one? Now I've made quite a few of these in the last day, and then I thought, I think I'll do one on a video. Okie doke. And I pretty like the birds, the bird cages. I really like that one. So we'll pop that one there like that. And there we go. Now I've only got a few more to do. I did that one. I think I'll do this one. Oh no, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this wider one. And you'll notice some of them are wider than others. That just makes for a very interesting background. But if you've got loads of washi tape, this is a great idea to get use out of them, rather than them sit in a drawer or a box somewhere and go to waste. Oh no, that's the same one. We won't use that one, we'll use this one because it's a pretty one. Tiny little print on that one. Look at that. And some of these are so translucent, you really do need the white background behind them for it to show up, for the design to show up on it. And we might do another sparkly one. How's that? There we go. Bit of a sparkly one. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What about some of this tape measure type? There we go. Now, I am this far, okay? Now I can pop all of those out of the way. I don't need any of those anymore. Oh, I need a little bit. No, I think that's going to be fine. I think I'm going to cut that off. So I might just cut, and I've got a pair of scissors that are meant to be like Teflon coated. So I'm just going to roughly cut this off because they're just messy and they get stuck to the little guillotine. So yeah, if I can just get rid of them and then trim it all up and we'll be in business. Yeah, hang on, can't cut and talk at the same time. Oh. Right, pop them in there. This is where I get unstuck, or should I say stuck. But you can see why I want to get rid of those, because they're going to be a nuisance. Okay, so that's done. Now, if I can just get it all off and pop it in there out of the way. Now, we're going to cut this down, but first I want to do a bit of burnishing on the back. Now, that is going to really, really push those tapes down. They're not going to lift, okay? I want to pay particular attention to round the edges where I'm actually going to be trimming this off in a minute. And there, look at that, a new piece of designer series paper. So now I want to get back my little templates and show you that that would be base 1, which would be, where's my ruler, hang on, it is 14.3 by 10 centimeters. So that is mat 1. So what I want to do is make this the size of mat 2. Now mat 2 in metric is 9.5 by 13.85. So we'll just cut a little bit off. And now I've got a couple of straight edges. I'm going to use my bigger guillotine because this one only goes to 10.5 centimeters, I think. So I've got this other little guillotine. So we want to cut this at 9.5. Okay, so I've got these two straight edges now that I just cut. So 9.5 by 13.85. I hope that's not too glary. Now you would use mat 2 in your country, okay? So what did we say? 13.85. So there's 13.85. Now that is very securely on there. So I can pop this on here. Now I can pop that up, or I can just glue it straight down flat, which I will just glue that straight down flat. Oh, I'll use a bit of Stamp and Seal, which for some reason whenever I'm on camera I can't remember the name of it. Dear oh dear. So we've got a lovely little border about 1/2 centimetre all the way around. If I can get it on there. There we go. And now all this really needs is a greeting. So we can pop this whole panel up now if I want to. I can pop that up, or I can glue it flat. I've also got some beautiful little flowers. I think I'll show you what I'm going to do. Now, I will glue this on here. And you can stop whenever you want. But I have some little flowers, little paper flowers, and I've had them for ages and ages. Just bear with me while I find them. Sorry, I only just thought of this just now, so bear with me. So these little paper flowers, now I just got these at a craft show. I always only buy them in white, because that way I can colour them any colour I want to. So I just thought I might pop a little flower, and you can build these up. That's the beauty of these little flowers. You can build them up and pop a gem in the middle. And we are going to create a sentiment. Now I can actually pick up the pink that's in here. Now I'm thinking it might just be maybe Flirty Flamingo, and just go along with my blend and just colour in the outer petals of this. Because a lot of flowers are variegated like this. So there's one, not too bad. Here's another one. Actually, that's more than one, so you get a lot in a packet. So I'll just do the same with that. Look, I'm being as rough as, okay? You can go a lot more involved, and then I shall put the whole thing together, and you can see what it looks like. I mean, you don't have to do anything like this. You could use die cuts if you've got any punches, any die cuts. I just suddenly thought of these and thought that might look a bit cute. So I will pop a bit of glue in the center of each of these, and you only need literally a drop. They're paper, so they're going to glue like any other piece of paper that you have. I'm going to pop that in there like that. Now I can find some really pretty, a center of these are the ones I had the other day. I don't even know what color that is, but there you go. We might even put more than one. We'll put 3 in the middle. There we go. Instant flower. Now I'm going to get a piece of scrap basic white. I'm going to pop this flower. I'm not going to do it yet. Let's stamp this. What about You're the Best? That means I can do it for anything. It could be You're the Best, happy birthday, you're the best, thank you so much. So yeah, think about your greetings, think about how you can use them. Now this is a photopolymer stamp. I haven't used it before, so I do need to do what is called prime it or prepare it. Sometimes I will just rub it on my hand. Sometimes I will just give it a really good clean with my chamois. But I will most certainly test it out before I put it on for real. So I think we'll do black. I think we'll do Memento black. There's a lot of black in here. We've got black on the as the matte, so we'll just tie that in with that. And let me see, what was I going to do? Yep. Okay. Now I've got my little hexagon stamp, hexagon punch is what I'm trying to say. So we might just use that. Punch that out, stamp that in there. And we've created a card that didn't take very long. It's used up some of the bits and pieces that we've got. Let's see if I can stamp that really nicely. That will do. This I will pop up onto dimensionals. We'll pop that there. And one in the middle, just for stability. Now, sometimes these are all different kinds of surfaces in these. Some of them feel a little bit smooth, a bit waxy, a bit rough. So sometimes a trick I like to do is to add just a couple of little drops of glue to the dimensionals, especially on an iffy surface. Just a little bit. Now I can pop that here. Just like that. I'll glue these on down here, or maybe under there. No, I think I'll glue them down there. And we might pop a couple more of these just on our sentiment. To tie it in. And then I'm going to show you the others that I've made, because I've kind of been a little bit obsessed with these. So there's the one we just made. Look, you could make all of these backgrounds and then just put them away for when you need a quick card, okay? So this one is not finished. This one is not finished. But yeah, look at that. I was going to make that focus, but I ended up doing this too big to create that beautiful focus or shutter card or whatever it is they call it. But look at those beautiful colours of the washi tape. There's a couple more here that I've made, and I'll just talk you through them. This one here is an extremely simple one. You can see where I put that first diagonal one down, and then I created these ones going that way. There's some beautiful glittery washi tapes. I mean, if you don't even own washi tape, go out and buy some. They're very, very cheap. They're useful to have. So there's that one. Then I just made this one out of just a silver washi tape, a silver sparkly washi tape. This is silver embossed. It's a tent fold card on the black background. Going to run out of room in a minute. This one is I figured out how to do the focus shutter thing. Trust me, that was tricky. So there's that one. And this one, I totally nailed the shutter business. So I was still trying to figure it out on those two, but yeah, there's nothing inside them. So, but look at the sparkle from the washi tape and the different colors. I mean, there's some beautiful washi tapes around. You're probably not going to get two the same, even if you used all of the same washi tapes. But have a go at that. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. That's probably my favorite. This one here is probably my favorite. Close second to this very, very simple one. So yeah, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and then share my video. I'm sure there are people out there that have got loads of this washi tape just languishing in a drawer or a box somewhere, and here's a way of using it up. I'm sure it's not new. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to think about this, but I was looking for something else and came across that box full of washi tape and thought, I think I will do something with it rather than have it be wasted. But thanks so much for your time tonight again, and thank you for supporting my channel, and I'll see you all on the next video. So take care until then. Thank you. Bye.